Hello there and welcome to Playing with Junk. This time Half-Life from my bathroom, and I will show you the Amphiro A1, and I want to tell you what it has to do with ice bears. This is the Amphiro A1. There is also a model B1 that has Bluetooth with an app that connects to your smartphone. And, well, best method is to turn the water on, make my camera wet, and, well, you will see what happens. As you can see, there is a picture of an ice bear. There is a meter that measures the amount of water that runs through, and in the upper part of the display it shows you an A+, that's the energy level. So you probably know this energy labels for electric appliances: A, B, C, D. Never buy something below B. It shows the temperature, the liters, and of course if I turn, and you probably also hear that little sound here. There's a turbine inside. This thing doesn't need any batteries. It is powered by the water flow. What's that? HCAP. I don't know. Code? No way. And if I turn the water a little bit hotter, you see we have 42 degrees now, 13 liters of water. And if we use too much energy, too much hot water, the ice bear here will get a problem, because the ice melts and his iceberg gets smaller and smaller, and after a while the ice bear disappears completely. Okay, we have now a D+. I'm showering with 50 degrees centigrade. That is definitely too hot for my taste. And I think the iceberg has already shrunk, probably. Let's see a little bit later. I hope I don't get fog on my lens. Okay, I turned the heat a little bit back because it gets really foggy inside here, and you can see the ice bear stands on a very small iceberg now, and I think next step is disappearing completely. It seems it has a battery inside, or a supercapacitor. It still displays the last values. I used 57 liters. I used 2.45 kilowatt hours for all the hot water that I let run through. I must be crazy to make so much steam on a hot day like today. It's really about 30 degrees and 90% humidity, and I'm steaming up my bathroom. But, well, that's all for you people. Now I would not be play with junk if I didn't try to open that now. Well, I played with that a short time. I find it a little bit impractical because, well, it's a big chunk of something that hangs on my shower head, and after a while you get it, you know how much water you need. It is a good thing. In fact, I read about a hotel that used these things, and they really saved quite an amount of water, because people always try to break the record in low water consumption. But for me, we gave this through the entire company, so I got it from a colleague. I gave it to another colleague, he used it a couple of days, and now it's back, and well, I want to take it apart and see how it works. And to help me taking that apart, I ordered some stuff from Banggood. If you don't know Banggood, you probably know AliExpress. It's about the same. It's Chinese manufacturers selling stuff. This is a set of tools to open all kind of devices like phones and other stuff. And this one here is a nice kit of screwdrivers. Well, let's open that first. I received it yesterday. I haven't looked at it before, so if I am surprised, then I'm really surprised. Well, packaging, okay. Usual stuff. Okay, we have some protective plastic here. It's always nice to remove that. We have a quality control tag from Nanch. Okay, you can name your stuff however you want. We have 2 extra bits. Looks like Phillips bits. Okay, so maybe 2 of the size that you use most of the time, or are they any special sizes here? I don't know. Let me see that. Can't see anything special. No, it's just Phillips bits. I think about, well, they're somewhere in between those here. We have Phillips, we have flat, we have Torx, very small Torx, Torx with a hole, security Torx. We have hex screws, some special adjustment screw thing here. What's that? A tri-wing. That's like a Phillips screwdriver, but only with 3 blades. We have a triangle blade. Okay, what's that? Even smaller Torx. I can't see, I need my glasses. But we also have a very nice looking handle here. It's aluminium, it's not plastic. It has a rotary cap that makes it easy to drive like that in your hand. What else? Looks like we can screw it apart. No. Oh, there is a movable part, and this thing is also movable somehow. Let me see. Yeah, it only holds magnetic. Oh, that's cool. It has a built-in extension. Wow, I didn't know that. There is no information on the package about that. Okay. Yes, slide it back. That's cool. That really looks good. I like it. I just wonder why they supplied the 2 additional Phillips bits here. Okay, why not? So I will definitively use that to disassemble that here. And the other thing is that part here. Okay. Let's open that surprise. Wow, there's a lot of stuff. A suction cup for removing displays from iPhones and stuff like that. Some lever thing to how do you call that in English? No, not pliers, pincets. Okay, some plastic pry bars, some plastic razor blades. Yeah, they're quite sharp, maybe to scrape off stuff. A guitar pick that can be useful for all kind of stuff. A little bit more stable pick of some sort. 2 screwdrivers, a small Torx and a small Phillips. Then we have pointing sticks. They may be useful in the videos to point on things, with also a screwdriver shaped end here. Okay, what do we have here? More bags. Okay, screws, some holders, screws. Maybe we can put that here, maybe not. Does that make sense? Not very. Maybe I should read. Well, there is nothing to read. Well, I think I have to go back to the website, because most of these items have a description on the seller's website. Okay, what do we have here? Ah, that's a piece of a roll of wire. This is stainless steel wire, and this is used for cutting around the display. So if you actually can find the start of this wire. So it's a very hard, very thin wire. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, probably here. Ah, it's incredibly strong. You will not tear it, so you have to be careful not to cut yourself. So if you have to, well, unscrew, unglue some stuff, you can take that and slide it behind the glass, maybe, I hope without scratching the glass. So let's see how I can fix that back on the spool. Okay, well, it's a bit difficult. So I don't know what this is, but it probably has a purpose. Oh. Okay, have to read the manual on the website, because there is no information here. But now let's see what we can do with this. So I took a quick look into the website, and I found the purpose of these two. They are the holders for this wire here. So you wind around this wire, tighten the screw, same on the other side, and then you have 2 handles where you can slice stuff. I heard that the Czech army had a similar tool. They used it as a weapon, so you snook behind your enemy wrap that around the neck of a person, and yeah, you know, that's not a nice story, but well, that was the time then. Okay, let's see what we can do here. So I have the opening tool. I hope it helps me open this thing here. So I think this will probably be glued together like hell, because no, it is not, because it has to be watertight. I mean, you use it in a shower, but it seems the opening tool can do the trick. So what can we see? Let me take this pointing device here. We have a temperature sensor here on this tube where the water flows through. We have a coil that winds around here. Let me get that a little bit closer for you with more light. Okay, temperature sensor, coil winding. We have 1, 2 wires. Okay, so I think there is a magnet inside that spins somehow, and then we have the entire oh sorry, we are here. We have the entire electronics block that seems to be watertight by itself. It has here a lot of pins that are not used. Maybe some programming pins. Okay, let's try our new screwdriver. Let's zoom out so you can see everything. We need Torx. That one. Yes, that seems to be the right one. And by the way, these are 4mm bits here. So that means they will also fit in my electric screwdriver, which you probably have seen in an earlier video. So I'm screwing with my left hand. So I'm not sure, I think that is one number too small, but the next one is too big. Maybe it was already, no, okay. Let's stick with that. Okay, I'm not a left-hand man. So it also seems that the screws are already a bit corroded. They have some white oxide on them, so I think the outer shell here is not completely watertight. Well, it has no gasket, so it can't be watertight at all. Okay, which tool should we use for that? I think that would be nice. Yes. Also here, some glue. Maybe I could use my cutting wire. No. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, it's similar construction to a smartphone, with a lot of gluey glue around. Okay, that's the display. I'm surprised it's a standard through-hole model. More sticky stuff here, so you can see the contacts that go to a PCB, and I think I will cut these wires now. 1, 2, 3. Of course, one, that's 2 wires in one. Okay. I'm a bit surprised there is no big seal around that stuff. So I will probably break it completely right now, because there's a lot of glue here, and I think that could be a problem. Well, I need something else. Ah, there is a sharp edge here. Okay. No, that one works better. Can grab it here under the display. I'm waiting for the moment when the display breaks. Okay, there I am under the PCB, and of course it's held in place with all that glue. Oh, I have the metal version here for the extra strength. Okay, sounds good. Okay, I think I have to break that here first. Whoops. Next time it flies into my eyes. Oops. Again. Some super hard epoxy glue here. It's the strongest version I have ever seen. Okay. Oh, now I broke the display. It has a crack right through here. So how did I do that? Maybe with my thumb. Okay. Wanted to break it anyway. Just hope I do not cut my fingers. Okay, breaks again, and now it's gone. So connector number 2 has gone. Okay. Yeah, we have a big chip. We have a crystal. Let me zoom in a little bit. So let's take the proper pointer device. Big chip, crystal, transistor, big capacitor. So we don't have a battery. It's just a standard 330 microfarad capacitor. So, but that's enough. I think that's a very power saving chip, and the LCD itself, it's not color, it has no background illumination, so it hardly needs any power. We have AC from the coil, so we probably need, where was the coil connected? Was it P2? Oh, I should rewind the video to see that. So, but I think that is probably the voltage rectifier and voltage regulator circuit from the input here. Okay, yeah, that's about it. And the other interesting stuff would be this generator here. All that dirt. Let's see if we can take that apart. There is a plastic thing that slides out like this. Maybe. Okay, there's another bump. Okay, so that's one part. Of course we cannot, okay, if it doesn't fit through the hole, we take it the other way. So there's a piece of glue that shouldn't be at that point. Police is already coming. Okay, that's the coil, it's just there. So let's unscrew that temperature sensor here. Yeah, how deep? Well, that's just a screw that goes directly into the water. It's still wet here. A coil, of course. And that answers the question why this is absolutely watertight, because, well, there is no bearings, no gaskets necessary. It's just one piece with the impeller inside. Okay, there is a screw. Of course, it's impossible to open because I think that looks like church bells. I don't give up. I'm ruining my health and my workshop for you. Making a big mess here. Okay, rubber gasket, okay, and a lot of glue and a lot of sawdust. Okay, what's inside? What is inside? I want to know that. A plastic ring, some spiky spike stuff. There it comes. That looks weird. A rubber thing with two holes. Everything is wet, of course. Okay. Ooh. So water goes in, and it's a two-sided turbine. Let me dry that a little bit. Okay. Yeah, one side, two side. Water comes in on both sides here. Yeah, look at this. So nice. Hope you can see that. So water comes here one side and here on the other side. And there is, I think, a small magnet. Yeah. Ooh, strong one. Strong magnet here. One pole here. And the other pole here. And it seems that, where's the coil? It is turning like this. Oops, I'm off the camera, sorry. It's turning like this inside the coil, generating enough power for that thing, that Amphiro thing. Okay, I think that's it. Thanks for watching.